The NBA world is on fire as the Warriors-Timberwolves playoff series takes a dramatic turn. Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert have reignited one of the league's most heated rivalries, with tensions boiling over in a brutal Game 1 showdown. But that's not all. Steph Curry is now facing a serious hamstring injury, and Warriors fans everywhere are holding their breath. Can Golden State survive this two-pronged crisis? Will Curry return in time for Game 2, or is this the beginning of the end for the dynasty? The pressure is intense, emotions are running high, and every second counts. This isn't just playoff basketball, it's a full-on war. Stay locked in, because everything is about to change. The NBA playoffs have arrived, and tensions are already boiling over. But nothing is making more noise right now than the fierce, personal, and absolutely electric rivalry between Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert. These two giants of the game have clashed before, but this time, it's different. It's the playoffs. It's win or go home. And it's getting very, very personal. It all started before the opening tip of Game 1 between the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everyone expected fireworks from Steph Curry, high-flying moves from Anthony Edwards, and elite defense on both ends, but no one was prepared for the emotional battlefield that would unfold between Green and Gobert. These two players don't just dislike each other, they go at each other's pride, their game, and their reputations. And now, with everything on the line, the drama has exploded to a whole new level. Game 1 wasn't just physical, it was brutal. Right from the jump, Draymond Green set the tone with a hard box out on Gobert, and you could tell from Gobert's expression that he was not going to back down. Every possession was a war zone. Gobert tried to dominate in the paint with his size, but Green countered with grit, leverage, and intensity. These two weren't just playing, they were sending messages. And the tension? It finally erupted in the second half. A hard foul. Some pushing. Words exchanged. The referees had to separate them. But make no mistake, this wasn't a random scuffle. This was the latest chapter in a long, bitter history. Remember the 2023 scuffle where Draymond put Gobert in a chokehold during an early season clash? That moment wasn't forgotten. If anything, it added fuel to this rivalry, turning it into one of the most intense personal battles in the NBA today. Draymond Green is the emotional engine of the Warriors. He thrives in moments like this: high stakes, high pressure, and high emotions. But Rudy Gobert? He's heard the criticism. He's been mocked for his lack of offensive skills, questioned for his playoff performance in Utah, and ridiculed by guys like Draymond. And now, in Minnesota, Gobert is looking for redemption. He's tired of being disrespected. And he's made it his mission to take Draymond and the Warriors down. But the subplot that no one saw coming, and that might be even more important, is the injury to Steph Curry. Early in Game 1, Curry appeared to tweak his hamstring on a quick drive to the basket. He tried to shake it off and continued playing for a few minutes, but eventually, he had to be pulled from the game. The team called it a hamstring tightness, but anyone watching could see the concern on the Warriors bench. This isn't just any player, we're talking about the heart and soul of the franchise, the two-time MVP, and one of the most clutch performers in playoff history. After the game, reporters bombarded Steve Kerr with questions. Kerr was calm, but you could see the concern in his eyes. He said the team would re-evaluate Curry the next morning and that it was too early to tell how serious the issue might be. But sources close to the team suggest that there is cautious optimism that it's not a major tear or strain, just tightness that needs rest and rehab. Still, the question remains, will Steph Curry be ready for Game 2? Can he come back at full strength in time to help his team battle both the Timberwolves and their own mounting pressure? Without him, Golden State faces a nightmare scenario, trying to navigate a brutal playoff series without their offensive genius. Jordan Poole can score. Klay Thompson can get hot. But no one in the NBA bends defenses the way Curry does. No one creates space like him. And without that, the Warriors' offense just doesn't look the same. So now the Warriors find themselves in a high-stakes situation. On one side, they have a hostile road environment, a hungry Timberwolves team, and a rejuvenated Rudy Gobert. On the other, they have a potential Curry injury and Draymond Green walking a tightrope of emotion and aggression. Game 2 will be massive. If the Warriors drop it and go down 0-2, they'll be in a hole that even their championship experience might not be able to dig them out of. But here's the thing about Golden State, they'd been counted out before. Remember the 2015 finals when people said they were too inexperienced? Remember the 2016 season when they came back from 3-1 to beat OKC? Even last year, when the dynasty was considered over, they found a way to claw their way to a championship. This team thrives on adversity. And Draymond Green, love him or hate him, is the embodiment of that fight. You can expect Green to bring the fire in Game 2. He's not just playing basketball, he's defending the legacy of the Warriors. He's challenging Gobert at every turn, daring him to take over, daring him to match his fire. And if Curry is limited or out, it's Draymond who will have to ignite the spark that lifts everyone else. But let's not forget the Timberwolves. They're not just spectators in this drama, they're writing their own playoff story. Anthony Edwards has taken another leap. Karl Anthony Towns, though inconsistent, is a weapon. And now, with Gobert locked in and emotionally invested, this team smells blood. They know they have a chance to knock off a dynasty. They want to send a message, and they'll do everything to exploit Curry's injury and keep pushing Draymond into foul trouble or an ejection. From a tactical standpoint, Steve Kerr has a ton of decisions to make. Does he start Moses Moody or Gary Payton II to bring defensive balance? How much can he rely on Jonathan Kuminga's athleticism and versatility? And if Curry is out, does he give Jordan Poole the green light to dominate the offense, knowing that comes with some risk? Every adjustment matters. Every rotation will be scrutinized. Warriors fans are bracing for updates. The MRI results on Curry's hamstring could come at any moment, and depending on the news, the entire tone of the series could change. If Curry is cleared and ready to go for Game 2, even if on a minute's restriction, the Warriors will breathe a huge sigh of relief. But if he's ruled out or not himself, it could mean trouble. And no one knows that more than the Timberwolves. So what's next? All eyes turn to Game 2. The league is watching. Fans are watching. The pressure is mounting. Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert will step on the court knowing that every move could decide the game, and maybe the series. It's personal now. It's raw. And it's only going to get more intense. The playoffs have always been about moments, those unforgettable flashes of greatness, of fire, of rivalry. And now we're watching one unfold in real time. Draymond Green versus Rudy Gobert is no longer just a clash of playing styles. It's a war of willpower. Add in the uncertainty around Steph Curry, and you've got a series that could become legendary.